What's up, guys? You got Kotab here, and I am bringing you a battle that I just had. It's an OU battle. I made this team, and I will be uploading the session that I did with it. It was only like 3 or 4 battles. I'm just gonna upload it all at once. And I had quite a bit of fun using this team. Now, this team has a lot of problems. In fact, it's got a ton of problems, but that's what makes it so fun to use. It's almost like a challenge. It's just a really fun team to use. All these guys don't really complement each other that well, but they work together on a team, if that makes sense. You don't really have a lot of safe switch-ins on this team, but yet you can deal with a lot of different things, if that also makes sense. I don't know exactly, I can't really put it into words. Like, it's a bad team, but it works, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain the way that this team actually functions, but it's fun to use and mess around with. If you want to use it, I will be showing the team on the session that I do. Probably uploading that tomorrow or something. So without further ado, let's get on into this. This guy had a very interesting team, and I had just gotten out of a battle against this other guy who had a Skarmory that was choice banded with knockoff. So when I saw this Skarmory, I was a little scared because I didn't know what to expect. But yeah, so let's get into it. I'm gonna lead off with Excadrill so that way I could possibly get rocks up and whatnot. He leads off with Galvantula. I have no reason to go for an Earthquake, especially since he has Skarmory and Salamence, so I decided that instead of getting rocks, I'm just going to go for an Iron Head and get off some damage on if he wants to bring in the Salamence. If he wants to bring in the Skarm, then that's fine too. So he brings in his Skarm. I'm going to switch into Slowbro, assuming that this one isn't choice banded with knockoff, which it isn't. He decides to go for Stealth Rocks, which is a good play. And I am going to, I believe, just nail him with a Fire Blast. I knew he could have switched into his Jellicent, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to hit this thing hard. Maybe he wouldn't have expected it. Maybe he thought I was just the standard slack offset, but nope. I am, in fact, Assault Vest. So he's going to go into his Jellicent now, and I see that coming, so I decided to go for the Ice Beam. I probably should have went for the Psyshock instead, but I didn't want to risk him staying in and Psyshock not killing as well. So I figured Ice Beam would be decent. Nice middle ground if he wanted to bring in something else that hit all of his guys. So I go into my Gengar here, and Gengar has been disappointing me all night. First off, he gets burned, and so I'm like, okay, I'm Choice Scarfed, I'm powerful, I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Ball, hit you really, really hard, if not kill you, and it only does like 70%, and then I die from a Shadow Ball. So good job, Gengar. You kind of suck. Oh, poor Gengar. So we're just gonna go into my bro Weavile, the one who I should have relied on in the first place. It takes a boatload from the hazards, and I'm just gonna hit him with a knockoff to finish off the Jellicent. I don't know why he didn't switch. Maybe he decided he didn't need Jellicent anymore. I don't know. But my knockoff got disabled, which is kind of annoying because he goes in and hit me on top now. Now I could stay in, go for an Ice Punch, but I decided just to go into my Slowbro and decide, you know, I can just hit him with the Psyshock and wait. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you always pay attention. He didn't have Intimidate. I should have known right then and there that this was the Zoroark, and I was about to get rolled because now I'm in a terrible situation against a Zoroark at +2, which is going to proceed to absolutely roll my team. I go into Zygarde because I have a lot of special defense EVs, and maybe I can live one and get off an attack, but no, after the hazards, I am not going to be able to live 2 Dark Pulses. Even after lefties, there's a chance, maybe, if I get a really low roll, but that's not going to happen. He just kills Zygarde, so unfortunately you didn't get to see Zygarde do anything in this match, which is kind of annoying. So I'm going to go into Gardevoir and hopefully live one and kill him with a Hyper Voice, which is exactly what's going to happen. He's going to go for a Dark Pulse. I'm going to barely live, and I can hit him with the Hyper Voice and take him out, only he's sashed. So this is kind of bad, because now I'm going to lose my Gardevoir. So I'm going to have to go into my Weavile, take even more Hazard's damage to knock him out with an Ice Shard. Ugh, things are just not turning up my way for this battle. So I'm going to go into my Weavile, hit him with the Ice Shard, and now Weavile's down to, like, he can't switch out or else he'll die on re-entry unless I spin away the rocks. And taking that chance is not something that I'm willing to take. So I'm down basically 2 to 4. He's going to go into his Skarmory. I'm going to decide to knock off just to take out the Skarmory, which is fine. I'm going to go down, so now it's 3-2. This isn't looking good. He has a Galvantula, which can hit hard, and he has a Salamence, which can set up, and as well as he has a Hitmontop, which can kill my Excadrill, as well as intimidate me if he wants to. So this is going to be very, very hard if I want to pull this off. I decide that to go into my Slowbro there, because chances are he was going to go into something else, but he ends up going into his Galvantula. I go into my Excadrill. He has Energy Ball. Luckily that doesn't do that much, so I can take a couple more of those. And here I decide to Rapid Spin. Now, in hindsight, that's a bad idea, because now he can easily take me out with something else. However, you'll see later that me Rapid Spinning actually pays off big time. So I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin, get rid of the hazards, and thankfully, since the Energy Ball wasn't really doing that much, I'm guaranteed to live another one, even if he gets a max damage roll, or unless he gets a crit. But I do live, and I am able to knock this Galvantula out with an Earthquake. If the crit mattered, I'm sorry, but I don't really know if it did. I am max attack adamant, and you know, it is a Galvantula of all things. So he's going to go into his Salamence now, and he's going to set up a DD. Now, this is looking kind of bad because my Excadrill can't take him out in one hit. I can do a lot of damage to him, but he's forced to kill me, so now he'll get up to +2. Now, it all comes down to if my Slowbro can live an attack, kill him, and then survive the Hitmontop and kill it as well. So can Slowbro pull it out? I don't know. It's odds are stacked against him. So Slowbro comes in, gets hit by a Dragon Claw. It does 59%, and that did a lot, but it didn't do as much as I expected. So here my hopes are getting up. I'm able to kill the Salamence with the Ice Beam as he goes into his last, which is his Hitmontop. And I was like, oh, okay, I got this in the bag. Most of the time, all they carry is close combat, toxic, stuff like that. But he ends up being an offensive one with Fake Out and Bulk Up. So now I'm kind of scared. So the Bulk Up actually doesn't end up saving him enough, as the next Psyshock will kill. So if he has a move to kill me, then it's game over. But he does not. And that is where Rapid Spinning came in handy, because if I wouldn't have got rid of the rocks and the spikes, that Mach Punch would have killed me, and I would have lost. But since I did that Rapid Spin early on, which I originally thought would be a bad idea, ends up paying off big time, because I'm able to take out the Hitmontop and pull out the victory. I won on a Rapid Spin, guys. That was a great battle. Probably the best one I've had in a long time. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Check the link for my Twitter. Wait. Oh my god, I said that all wrong. It's like almost midnight. Check the description for my Twitter link, as well as my Skype, where you can add me on Skype, ask me questions, you know, stuff like that. If you have any questions or comments, need advice, something along those lines, just hit me up on there, or you can hit me up on Twitter, or just comment on the video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys later.